I thought you had just decided that we're at war with Brazil again.
Oh no, it's the Portuguese again.
Oh no.
Sure! Not the peak.
I don't know about that joke, man.
Come on, Ronaldo's peak?
Is Ronaldo Portuguese? Is that how that works? Okay, that works.
Sure. I did
that
this. I did it with my arms. People couldn't see that because obviously we're not video, but you saw it. You didn't know what it was, though.
No, not at all.
I'm a cultured man.
I thought the thing was... Alright,
What?
whatever.
What's the thing?
I thought it was Suey.
That's the incorrect way to say it.
Oh, okay.
But that was the way that was popularized by iShowSpeed.
Okay, I know. Well,
Suey!
I know that had to do with Speed.
Yeah, that's how Speed said
Okay,
it.
I understand.
I appreciate Speed's Americanizing of international soccer. The like bringing it to like all his viewers and stuff. I really appreciate it. I don't know if I actually don't think Speed's a bad person. I think he's made a lot of really bad decisions as a 17-year-old.
Yeah,
Because he like blew up when he was like 15 or something. Like he was really young. He's made some questionable decisions and he said some very questionable things. But I don't think he's a bad person.
he was also a teenager.
Yeah, that too.
The stuff that he's done like over the past year or two has been really.
He's been
good,
doing some really cool stuff. Do you know what he does? He's just going around, like just walking around through countries, just doing stuff.
Yeah,
Like at like 19 or however old he is now, like that's crazy. And so like I don't know.
yeah. I like.
It's just it's nuts. We support iShowSpeed until he says something crazy again. Then we don't. Because I'm a fence sitter. It's the only way to be.
Somewhere in that, there's some really good podcasts.
I'm sure there's great podcasting in there. Could I find it? No.
So I was gonna say, the way I was gonna intro this show,
Don't come on. We don't have to flame me.
I just don't know how else to get us moving, was that this is gonna be one of my favorite episodes to record and one of the hardest to edit. Because with Thor and the Smash game, it's going to be a very long recording.
Yeah.
But also, I figured we were going to disagree heavily on Thor. And it's always hard for me to edit whenever we're in disagreement. Because then Tanner does the thing where he just acts like his word is gospel, and then he flames me for, like, just for having a different opinion. And it's very hard to relive these things. I have to relive this podcast. I listened to this podcast, like, 3 total times.
Which one?
Well, because I listened to it once when we record it, technically.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then I listened to it once in the edit, and then I listened to it once after it's out to make sure everything is good.
Well, I saved you.
So think about that.
It sounds like I'm your savior, then.
Think about that every time you insult me.
No, I don't insult you.
I have to listen
I'm
to
not
that
mean.
insult 3 times.
I feel like I'm very nice.
So Danner fucked up.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. Just completely forgot about it. This was not premeditated. I didn't make this decision when I left here last week. Now that I'm saying that, it sounds like I did. I didn't.
It really does, yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean to forget to watch this movie.
It just so happens to be one of the movies he doesn't like.
Yeah, because the unhonorable thing to do is when you just asked me, did you watch Thor? I would have been like, oh yeah, and I just would have went off of what I remember from about 7 years ago. But I didn't do that, and I owned up to what I did.
It's good. It is good.
So we'll do a double feature next week. That's on me.
Yeah, unless something changes. I don't think anything will change, though.
Yeah. You're welcome. Now we don't have to disagree today. And we might not. Maybe I'll soften on Thor 1.
I did. I had agreed with a lot of the original takes that I watched, and I was like, maybe I just got this one confused with Thor 2 a lot.
Maybe.
But we'll see. We'll see. Hannah's hated all the movies so far, so that's fine.
Even Iron Man?
Yeah, that one surprised me.
You complain about my opinions. Shit. Not like an Iron Man one is crazy. It's got Jeff Bridges. And I killed my co-host.
It's got Jeff Bridges.
Peak.
No,
Do you need to go get your iPad? Oh, but you have it all on your phone?
Oh yeah, it's just all my stuff is just on Google Sheets.
Oh, okay.
so I can pull it up from anywhere.
Mine's on WB Morgan sheets.
Oh man, that color choice. Yeah, I heard your joke. I'm not.
That's a good joke.
On cardstock. Hold up, I didn't finish. I forgot it.
It's okay.
I forgot I didn't write the last few ones down.
What, the stages or?
Yeah, the last few stages I never wrote them down. They're already decided. Okay, you want to intro this thing? Like I played the big cinematic intro.
Did you already?
These. I do that. It just happens. I can do it again.
Welcome to the Smash Killer. WB, they failed. Nickelodeon failed twice. Cartoon Network failed years ago. And let's not get into PlayStation. But this is the Smash Killer. This is Disney working title Smash Brothers game. Did we have an actual name?
No.
I don't either. I just have been calling it Disney Smash Brothers.
Isn't Cartoon Network part of WB?
Yes, but they had their own Smash game years and years and years ago before Multiverses.
Yeah, that was a game that happened.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Multiverses was fun the first time it came out.
So, it's Disney Smash.
Disney Smash!
I don't know any what... Magical Beatdown or some nonsense?
Let's brainstorm. Magical Beatdown.
Oh boy.
I can't think of it now.
Well, there you go.
Nice.
So, it was a 50-man roster, then Tanner said 60, so I had to add 10.
You said you could have went to 70. You were like, I had plenty.
It was fine. Hey,
I just expanded to 10.
it wasn't hard. It wasn't, yeah, I didn't, have trouble going.
Oh, no, it
from
made it
50
sound
to
like you had
60.
trouble.
Yeah,
It made me seem like the villain.
I have to dramatize the situation.
That's fair.
That's how this works.
I'm going to take back my irate anger.
What's funny was, I extended it to 60. I moved stuff around on the spreadsheet so that way it looked more uniform at 60. Called some people up from the DLC, moved some cut names, changed the echoes around a little bit. And then I had it at a spot and I had 59. I'm sitting here...
Wait, 59 including the Echo Fighters?
No.
Oh, okay. Whew, you almost just threw me for a loop. I was like, holy shit.
So I think it's 70 including the Echo Fighters, because I have 10.
60, the 10 Echoes, and then we said 3 seasons of DLC, 5 characters each.
Yeah.
So we should have 85 characters in total.
Basically,
Cool.
yeah. So, one of the biggest things that I think is the case with this list is Hannah just didn't have that much influence over it as much as everyone assumes that she did.
Okay.
I kind of did majority of this at work and autonomously.
For the first time in a while, I did this. I didn't do... Okay. I wanted to say I did it completely by myself. I didn't call in the what do you call it? The council. Well, I did originally because I started with... I just put on Disney Plus, turned it on, and went through everything. Everything that was on there. And I had a roster of 177 characters. And then I was like, well, I'll get the council in, and then we'll go through and be like, who's a definite lock? And then we'll knock it down that way. And then all right, of these definite locks, who's the closest to going? Yeah, no, that didn't work because everybody just said yes to everybody. So I had to ignore the council. And then I brought in my senior advisor. I needed somebody to rein me in. Because when you give me a property like Disney, it's very hard for me to not make a roster of weird picks. Because it's Disney and they own so many things. I need somebody to reel me in. So shout out to Garen, my senior advisor.
Weird in places.
I did too. I have some weirder ones. And yeah, Big G helped me. I did all the stages myself. The The assist trophies were mostly characters that were close but couldn't be DLC, so they got an assist trophy. Basically, just how it works in Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
But I've got a fair amount of assist trophies. I think I have 78 stages, and like we said, 60 characters, 15 DLC, 10 Echo Fighters.
Yeah. I pretty much gave every base character a stage, and then gave every Echo Fighter a stage, and then was going to give every DLC fighter a stage, but I didn't get to that point. And then there's like 12 extras thrown in that I just thought would be cool.
I'm looking through, and there's a couple of characters on the main roster that don't have a stage, but most of them do.
Well, some of them were hard to get stages for.
Yeah, some of them they're some movies just don't have set pieces like that.
Yeah,
there's a lot of moving and a walking simulator.
So, oh boy,
how do you want to do this? Let me ask you. Who was your 1-1? Who was the first character you thought of? And, like, no matter, like, this is, like, who is Disney's Mario?
Is this even a conversation?
I think it is. I think there's two answers.
Is it not just the mouse? Is Mickey Mouse not just immediately?
I guess that's a fair thing, because he's neither of the two that I was thinking of. But yes, I guess Mickey Mouse is the correct answer.
Would be, yeah.
Yeah. I have the mouse. But I just wasn't... I don't know. You know, when we do these, I always think mechanically.
Sure.
Who would be who was, like, the first character I thought of, like, I know exactly how this guy would play, how funny it would be, and just that's how it came to me. That was two different characters, but Mickey is obviously the Mario, so that's my bad.
Like, I don't disagree. I think I know who one of those two would be.
And who is that?
Would that be Stitch?
Stitch was my 1-1, yeah.
Like that, and I don't think you're wrong mechanically with that, but it's not...
Yeah, no, Mickey is Mario. That's 100% correct. But, like, Stitch was, like, the first character I was like, oh, yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
So, Mickey and Stitch off the board. Taken care of.
Should we just discuss the rest of the Sensational Six while we're here?
Sensational Six, go ahead. Because you're going to be very upset with me, because I feel like I feel like I did... I wanted to ask you a question earlier. When's the last time you... Well, I was going to say, when's the last time you made a change to this, but you finished it today. But on the character side, when's the last time you made a change?
So, I had finalized a 50-man roster about a week ago. And then when we did the change to 60, I made the changes for 60... I think it was on Valentine's Day. I think it was Saturday night, because I didn't make any changes yesterday. And then, because we watched that movie. We watched a movie Saturday night after we added Character 60, because it was Character 60's movie is what we watched. Because I was like... the story for who is Character 60 online is funny, because I was like, I have a Zach Classic in these games. I had a representation counter, which doesn't mean anything, but helps me feel like I'm hitting every different edge. And it was just like, well, one of my years is a bit light, but everything else here is every different corner of Disney is well represented, but one of a specific year is light. So Hannah just went, oh, well, here's a list of movies that came out in that year, and there was a clear winner. So added them, and then we watched the movie. So that would be the last time, but I didn't do a lot. Well, I did, actually. There was one pretty seismic change. So the Sensational Six. This is an actual Disney term.
Oh, it is?
It's the six. It's the six.
Okay.
Mickey is one of the six.
Okay.
It's him and his crew. That's the six. Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Pluto, Goofy. That's the six.
Oh, geez, I have two.
You have two?
I only have two, yeah.
So, I do have all six. I could understand not having all six, too.
Yes, I have Mickey and Goofy.
So, you don't have Donald.
I don't have... Well, I have Donald in a way.
That's weird.
That's fine.
So, originally, when it was 50, I'd put all six down there, and then took two of them and moved them over to Echoes and had them echoed out. And then when we went to 60, I just pulled that back over.
That's fine.
So I'm up to.
Here's my rationalization, which is probably I will understand is probably incorrect, but as big as Nintendo is, they still have like 9 Mario characters, and they're nowhere near as big as Disney. Just because as much as Disney owns, especially since they keep buying things.
Yeah. I
didn't want to have the Mario, not the Mario problem, because it's not really a problem, but like, I don't need 9 characters from the same franchise.
Yeah, but they're all so big that they've spun off
I would say
franchises.
they are, but I would also say Mickey's really big, and Goofy has his own movie.
And Donald has shows and movies.
Shows and, yes. Well. And that's why I had
Donald is the offensive one.
Donald's here, but he's in something different. And you're going to hate it, but he's here.
Yeah. Donald is the offensive one there, I think.
I went with a different duck.
Oh, love that. I have other ducks elsewhere as well.
All right.
So that brings me to 7, technically, because I have the Sensational 6 and we have Stitch.
Yeah.
So get yourself to 7, and I'm sure will tick me over a bit too.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go randomly. I have and this may be crazy because this may be like their second largest movie of all time, their second biggest franchise. I have 1 Lion King character, and I have Timon and Pumbaa as 1 character.
Don't have Timon and Pumbaa. I do have the Lion King somewhere on here.
Yeah, I don't know. Timon and Pumbaa I think would be a lot more fun than just a lion. I have Mater from Cars.
Yeah.
I have Wally.
I have Wally.
Okay.
I have Wally.
I also have Elsa.
I have Elsa somewhere.
And, well, how many is that for me? I don't know. I also have Buzz from Toy Story.
I have Buzz.
And Captain Hook.
I kinda have Hook. How do you want to announce Echoes when Echoes are hit? Because you actually hit a couple of Echoes that I have as Echoes.
But if they are the Echo Fighter, don't talk about it until you get to the main character that the Echo is based off of. That's what I would say.
Okay.
And you'd be like, by the way, you have Hook, he's my Echo to whoever.
Okay.
I also made Nintendo'd myself, I guess. You cannot be an Echo... For me, you cannot be an Echo Fighter of a character if you're not from the same series. Yeah. So I refused to cross that line. I got very close. I got to 9, and I was like, I might just have to do it. And then I didn't, and I was very happy.
I think it should make sense. That's my thing with Echo Fighters, is there should be a level of it making sense. You can't just kind of be like, well, this character is not going to act like this character, so that way they can be in this game because they're going to be overlaid from someone like...
I have one Echo that is the Crom to Roy, where they're kind of significantly different, but have the same like weight and speed. Because Roy's moves are pretty different to Crom's, especially when you go to the specials. But I have that with one character.
Just one move?
I think it is one move. Isn't
it?
I
think it's just the...
I don't know. Am I crazy to say Crom feels a lot more different than Roy?
Yeah, that is very different.
But yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so to then go back and show 2, I have Darkwing Duck echoed off of Donald Duck, and I have Reuben echoed off of Stitch.
Oh, Reuben.
I didn't want to do Angel, and I didn't want to do Leroy. Reuben's fun.
Okay. I don't have any of those. Okay. I don't. Darkwing Duck is cool. I completely forgot about Darkwing Duck.
Oh, I thought that's the duck that you said that you were doing.
No.
All right. So, I'm going to get myself to 10.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there. 7, I have Lightning McQueen.
Okay.
Who has made her as an Echo Fighter.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't know how that works.
First of all, how does either of them work to begin with?
One has a whip.
And the other one's super fast.
Okay.
At 8, I have Rapunzel.
I also have Rapunzel.
I love Rapunzel. that was my first, I should have a princess in this game. I like Rapunzel the most. We put Rapunzel in. And then obviously, I said I already have Elsa. Other princesses do show up, but she was the first one. At 9, I have Simba.
Nah, don't have him.
I don't hate Timon and Pumbaa from The Lion King. That's fun.
I love Timon and Pumbaa.
And
Lion King 1.5 is the greatest Lion King movie of all time.
I love that it is also based off of a play that is a play making fun of Hamlet.
I love that.
Because Lion King is also based off of Hamlet. And at 10, I have Oswald the Lucky Rabbit.
What is that?
You don't know Oswald?
I don't think so.
Oswald is the first character that Walt Disney ever created that was not owned by Disney for a substantial amount of time because he hadn't created Disney yet. And there was a blockbuster trade involving a sports announcer, I think, that allowed Disney to get the rights to Oswald back. He starred in such things such as the Epic Mini. Wow.
Epic Mickey? He's the character in Epic Mickey? Okay.
Yeah, he's the character in Epic Mickey as well, but he has actual historical significance.
I was going to say, that name sounds somewhat familiar, but okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's a cool pick. Obviously, I never got there, but...
Yeah. Alright, that brings me to 10.
Okay.
Try to get to 10.
Okay. I have Hercules.
I don't have Hercules, but I have his franchise somewhere.
I have Hades.
I have Hades.
And I have Frozone.
Do not have Frozone.
I think I was at 7. That's 3 more. That's 10.
Okay. And then we can do our normal 5 thing. Are you still bouncing around, or did you start going down?
I'm going down my list. I don't know why I bounced around. That was
Okay.
a dumb, idiotic decision.
So, number 11, I have Baymax.
I also have Baymax.
Yeah, some picks are right. At 12, I have Cinderella.
I do not have Cinderella. I could not understand. When it came to the princesses, I'm like, how do I get... how do these work?
You just pick a few.
I didn't pick a few. I picked 2. One of them was DLC, which you already said. I have Rapunzel's DLC. And I think I have one other one.
Ooh, damn. Now, I say I have 4. I counted Elsa as one of the 4, even though she isn't actually a princess.
I would say, yeah, then I guess I have 3.
She's not technically a princess, but I counted it because I needed to count it.
Yeah.
And then at 13, I have Phineas and Ferb.
I do not have Phineas and Ferb.
As one operating body.
I don't hate that. I went between them and this one, and Garen edged me over to this other character.
It's fair.
Yeah.
I do have... This is...
Not blaming him, by the way.
Out of all of the Echoes, this is the weirdest one, but I think it works. I have Zack and Cody over Phineas and Ferb.
It doesn't, but okay.
No, it works.
It does not work.
How do you make Phineas and Ferb work? Have you played any of the Zack and Cody video games? It works. And I'm actually not joking.
Whatever, man.
Those games are amazing. And at 14, I have Kim Possible.
I also have Kim Possible.
Yeah. Some of them are just...
Yeah, they're like, yeah, they make sense.
And then for 15, I'll just throw out Elsa. We already talked about Elsa.
All right. I have Woody.
I have Woody.
I have Jesse as an echo to Woody. It's my first echo fighter.
It is. Some things just work.
Are you going through your DLC, or are you doing the DLC at the end?
Doing DLC at the end.
Okay. Well, I obviously I revealed one because one of your main rosters is one of my DLC. I already covered these. I already said I had those. I have Remy and Linguini.
Yeah, no. I do not.
Huh?
I do not have.
Ratatouille?
No.
You have a Ratatouille stage.
Not currently, but I can add one.
That's crazy. How do you not have anything for Ratatouille?
Because I don't give a shit about Ratatouille.
Oh, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Yeah, people tell me that.
So what I had for Remy and Linguini is you spawn in as Linguini, and Remy's underneath the hat. And after you get Linguini over 100%, Linguini gets knocked off the stage, and you're just Remy, and you do like a quarter of the damage, and then you finally get rid of Remy. But you're really strong for that first 100%. That's how I thought that would work. Next, I have the emotions from Inside Out.
Okay.
And they work like Shulk does, which each emotion taken the forefront. Like anger, obviously you do more knockback.
Yeah.
Joy, you move faster. Disgust, your specials do more damage. Like something like that. And then just putting that, whether you put them in Riley or any of the other kids from the movies that have, like, they show that everybody has the same 5 emotions. And this is more of an Inside Out one because I haven't seen 2. I know there's more emotions in 2.
There are.
But even if you wanted to do the first movie emotions locked to your neutral B as Shulk, and then having your special, your forward special, up special, and down special being the emotions from the second movie. If you wanted to encapsulate them all, just because I haven't seen it, so I can't really speak on it.
You still missed one, but
It was the nervous is the purple one from the first movie,
okay.
and sadness.
They introduced 4 in the second movie, so with the specials you still miss out on one.
Yeah, I could lock it to like the
but,
neutral air or something.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I actually kind of like it. My thought was, how does that work? But I think that works. So
Okay, and then I have Sully.
he got cut, but he was considered.
I also have the
like him.
abominable snowman as an echo for Sully,
That's fun.
and I have Randall.
Okay, two Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. Monsters University. It got 2 movies. It's also, I would say, one of their most recognizable franchises. They have a huge. I tried to. So this is what I did. I tried to think of what I objectively think are some of the biggest franchises. The only thing I discounted was just Mickey's group. But I have a couple of things in here that are just like Disney code, like just Disney representatives instead of just being Mickey and his group of friends. I feel like Monsters Inc. was like massive for them. It's one of their best movies ever. Like not in my opinion, but like reviewed as one of their. It won the first ever best animated movie award at the whatever award it is. I don't know the difference between the awards. What is it? I know it's not Golden Globes. I know it's not Grammys. What is it? The Oscars, maybe. I think.
Are you talking about the Oscars? That is the movie.
Yeah, the Academy. Yeah, the Academy Awards. They won It was the first movie to ever win the best animated film. So it's just very relevant.
I mean, I'll question him not making a Monsters Inc. rep not making my list is definitely a question, and I think that it makes sense to have them there.
Yeah. So yeah, and I have Randall because I don't want to run into the Nintendo problem of I have 87 heroes and 4 villains. So I wanted some villains.
That's fair. I definitely think mine has that problem because I was told it has that problem, and then I just didn't make any attempts to fix it. Consciously did not make an attempt to fix it. I did. I looked at it. I was like, yeah, I have Hades, and then just kept going.
That's crazy. Is that good for me?
Potentially. I had no idea.
4. I actually have 5. Okay, so here's one of the. Here I have a run of. Well, I have 2 of the Disney characters.
Okay.
I have the Big Bird from the Disney short Birds on the Line.
Okay. I'm not.
I don't know if you've ever watched any of the Disney shorts. Disney short films are, like, genuinely all just amazing. There's the one that I wanted to represent somehow but couldn't figure out. It's called Bow. It's really, really good.
Yeah, that's the little dumpling, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, I couldn't... I wanted to do him as a character, but like, I feel like this is crazy.
These are specifically the Pixar short films.
Yeah. But Disney owns Pixar, so... Yeah. I remember if you had a VHS in like the early 2000s, that was on there. It was either that, the old guys playing chess, or the Christmas shop with the Christmas toys. And the Big Bird just stuck with me for forever. So he made my list as like my I would say one of 4 weird picks. He's there.
Yeah, Hannah loves those shorts.
I think they're very good.
They are. I think the only one I consciously remember is Bow.
Yeah, and that's recent.
Yeah, which is why it's stuck in my head. All right. Let's get a little weird. What did I do? I started doing stuff out of order for some reason. All right. these are all kind of pretty weird, honestly. For 16, I have Wendy Wu.
Very close for me.
She was a late ad despite how often I talked about putting her on there.
I wanted to, I really did, but I couldn't. I ended up just not having room.
That's fair. 17, I have Herbie.
Herbie was also very close. Was on my last round of cuts. Herbie and Wendy Wu made my last round of cuts.
We have Sue Sylvester.
Huh? And who is this?
Everyone will accuse this one of being the Hannah ad, but I came up with this one myself. She is the tracksuit wearing gym teacher from Glee, which apparently Disney owns.
Oh, okay.
Fun fact.
I didn't know they owned Glee.
They got it in the 20th Century Fox purchase.
Oh, yeah. Bunch of Fox stuff. I do have some Fox stuff. I didn't do a lot, but I did some.
I reined myself in.
Yeah.
And then we have number 19. I have American Dragon Jake Long.
I have Jake Long.
Yeah, we love him.
What a banger.
And then I have at 20. I have Agent P.
This is where I have Agent P. Yeah, I didn't do Phineas and Ferb, which, not looking back on, I'm upset about, but
Phineas and Ferb, if they didn't mechanically work different, they don't both make it. But because Phineas and Ferb has that ice climbers
type of thing, and I think it's because I did Timon and Pumbaa already.
That's fair, and that's completely fair.
This is basically what happened with me. Chip and Dale and Phineas and Ferb got cannibalized because Timon and Pumbaa existed, which I feel bad because I really like Chip and Dale and I think they're very, very good. I just think it's a like underappreciated thing that Disney has.
Yeah.
But it had to happen.
Yeah, sometimes it goes this way. All right, that puts me in.
And Phineas and Ferb is really big. Like I feel bad for only having one here, but I got to the part of my roster where it was like, you know me, I don't like to get rid of my weird picks. You know I'm a weird guy.
Yeah.
But some of them, it's like, could I have got rid of this person? Yes, people will probably be upset that I kept them, but.
Oh boy.
It is what it is.
If we've gotten to them yet, you had said that there was two big ones that kind of have to be there, and then I said Mickey, and you said that wasn't one of them, but you're right. Who was the other one? Because one of them was Stitch.
You want me to just bring him up now?
If you haven't gotten to him.
Because I genuinely can't remember if we talked about him afterwards. I said Sora.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like Sora's the other one. That's the face of Disney video games.
I think your take on him is incorrect, but I mean, I have him.
What do you
mean? You built it like, who's their Mario? And I don't think that's... He was in some Kingdom Hearts games, man. Like
he is Kingdom Hearts. He's one of the biggest... He is the biggest video game to come out of Disney. Yeah. Effectively, he is their Mario. Mickey, I would say Mickey is bigger than Mario. So if they have a Mario, Sora's their Mario.
My main thing with him was he is a notable video game character from them. He, so much so that I don't want to say he was forced into being into Smash, but was kind of demanded until they got him. If you then make a Disney Smash game, you probably should have him just in the base roster. So I have him. So I have him. He's here. I absolutely have him here because it just makes sense.
Him and Stitch were the first two things that came to my head because I think I just discount Mickey. Like it's Mickey. He's obviously there.
Yeah. I say that, but you didn't put Donald, so.
Yeah, because I have him other places. My turn, right?
I believe so. I'm going to look at something real quick to make sure that I didn't... Okay, yeah, you're good.
I have Figment.
Sure, I don't have Figment, but...
Do you still have Figment?
I have no idea. I'm not going to hold you. I do not know.
Yeah, Figment's the little dragon that's all around Disney, mainly in Epcot, but in Disney.
That's great. I love Figment.
I wanted something to represent the parks. I feel like Figment does that.
Yeah, I don't have any fighters that represent the parks. I have multiple stages that are...
Yeah, I didn't want to do too many stages. Because I was thinking, I'll just do Magic Kingdom, I'll just do all of them. But then I was like, I feel like that's just a stage and you fly around the park in the background.
Okay, you know what? I have 2, actually. No, wait, I have more than 2. I think I have 3. but one of them is tied to a character because it's that character's ride. And then I have 2 in my extras that I actually really like one of the ones in my extras. And that could actually be tied to a character if I wanted it to be. And I'm actually... So what do I have for... Let's move on.
Yeah. Okay. So, Figment, I already said you. I have Pinocchio.
Okay.
I also have Maleficent.
Sure. I like Maleficent.
Do you have Maleficent?
I do not, but I like her.
Okay. Did I already say Ursula?
No.
And I have Ursula.
All right. I don't have Ursula either, but I do like Ursula.
And I have, I think to end off my 5 there, I have Gaston.
Sure. You just get a couple of Disney villains there.
Yeah, you really don't have any villains, do you?
Yeah.
That's their, Maleficent's their villain. In every Disney video game I've played that's Disney, not just a single entity, Maleficent's like the big bad. Her or Ursula, and then Gaston's just fun. He's got one of the best villain songs of all time. You know what makes me upset? The greatest villain song of all time isn't I couldn't represent it. I could make it. You probably might even have it as a stage, but yeah, I feel.
Do you and I just disagree on what the best villain song is?
I think we probably do. I would say you probably think it's "Be Prepared."
I do think it's
okay.
Be Prepared.
That's mine too. I think Hellfire's better. Frollo's song in The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah, I do not have.
I had Hunchback got cut this morning for a different character. I felt so bad because I love Quasimodo.
Yeah.
But I was looking at my roster. I'm like, how do I not have? I kind of had an epiphany this morning. I'm like, oh, I have one thing from that, and then I never went back. I was like, oh fuck.
All right. Well, at number 21, I have Quasimodo.
Oh, there you go. Somebody has him.
So he's actually not number 21, but it seemed right to pull him up there. The extension to 10. He was a cut character, and I was like, we're just going to take you, because people really like that movie and really like Quasimodo. I think he's cool.
Yeah.
I was forced to watch that movie at some point, so I have I was forced to watch this thoughts about it.
Yeah.
So.
I'm not the biggest fan of the movie, but Frollo's Hellfire is, it's like the only time I'm like, oh my god. It's like, you ever seen the picture where it's the John, it's talking to John Williams, the composer. John, it's just one small scene, and then the piano's on fire and it's on the beach. That's what I feel like when Hellfire comes on.
Then at number 20, I'm at 22, I think. I have someone who should probably also be on your list, but might not be. Because I feel like this character gets downplayed about how important that she actually is. I have Mary Poppins.
I didn't know Mary Poppins was Disney.
Yeah, famously Disney.
Oh.
They made a movie about how she was made by Disney.
I don't disagree. I can't make any changes now, but yes, that's correct.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And then
I'm Mary Poppins, yo.
Yeah, yeah. Then at 23, I have Star Butterfly from Stars vs. the Forces of Evil.
Okay, that was just not something in my wheelhouse that I know about.
I had so many Disney XD characters on the initial roster.
Yeah.
I had to rein myself in.
I had a guy who's younger than me, Jabez. He's Disney XD was like at its peak when he was a kid, just because he's a little bit younger than us, and he's like naming all these things. I'm like, oh, I've never heard of any of this shit, but then I like there's a couple of things I'm like, actually, yeah, I've heard that shit's really good.
Yeah, and then I'm making sure my counts are right. Yeah, that makes sense because it was that. Okay, at 23, I have Air Bud.
I also have Air Bud.
How do you not?
Air Bud is where I almost broke my Echo rule. I almost had the dog from Sandlot as an Echo to Air Bud.
Is Sandlot Disney?
Yep.
Sandlot might have been was that a 20th century purchase?
I think that's a Fox acquisition, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
It was very close.
Speaking of Fox acquisitions, at 24, I have Scrat from Ice Age.
Scratch, yes.
Okay.
Nice. Not my base roster.
Okay. He was one, if I kept anyone I had written a bunch of names down from 20th Century, and if it was like, I keep anyone, I keep him, because that's not just 20th Century. That's also a Blue Sky Studios one.
Yeah, Blue Sky.
And I didn't put anyone else from any of their movies in.
Yeah, but we don't need to.
Hey, you could put the one bird from Rio and probably be fine.
Yeah,
but
we don't have
they loved Scrat, and they used Scrat as a company icon for the most part.
Bro, he's elite. I love him.
So we're going to go. We go with him. And then that is 25.
Okay, back over to me. I have Aladdin.
Sure. I don't have Aladdin, but sure.
Do you have something from Aladdin?
No.
That's crazy. Because I fought over, do I do Aladdin or do I do the Genie? And
That's
then
fair.
I thought the Genie could work as an assist trophy. Aladdin couldn't, so I put Aladdin in.
I think the Genie is an amazing assist trophy.
Yeah. We already went over here. I have Maui.
Sure.
I have Winnie the Pooh.
I do have Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh is peak.
It took me longer to put Winnie the Pooh on this roster than it should have, but Winnie the Pooh is
Yeah,
here.
he's cool. I have Krunk.
From, that's... Krunk?
Yeah, Krunk.
Is that how his name is?
Yeah.
Am I thinking of the right person?
Am I wrong? From Emperor's New Groove?
Okay, so I am thinking of the right person.
You
You might actually be right, and it is just different in my head.
pull the lever, Krunk.
Yeah, it's Krunk.
Okay,
You're right.
yeah. I have Krunk.
I think they just, in their accents in the movie, they pronounce that U a bit longer. But it is Krunk. That is how it's spelled.
And my last one, you're going to hate this. Everybody's going to hate this. I have Aladar.
Who?
Aladar. Everybody's favorite Disney character,
Don't
Aladar.
play this game with me. Who are you talking about?
The main dinosaur in the movie Dinosaur.
Okay. As much as I want to hate it, it got a fucking ride at Disney that didn't close till this year, so fine. It is what it is, man.
And I know this movie is very decisive online. I don't know if you know anything about this, but
I do.
There's half people say it's a walking simulator and it's boring as shit, and then the other half of the people are people like me, and I'm like, I just think this movie's amazing. But I also think there's a level of my autism playing through where I love dinosaurs as a kid, and this movie was just peak. But I do think the movie, I don't think the movie's bad. I've watched it recently. I'm like, I don't think this movie's bad. I will definitely say it drags at points, but it's not. I don't know. I think the characters have character. It doesn't feel like a nothing burger like some of the newer Disney movies do to me. But I'm willing to be wrong. I know this is my bias definitely showing, but
A little bit.
All right, go ahead.
So at 20, this is what, 26, not 25, because I did one later.
I have no idea. I'm just going through.
I have Hannah Montana.
I also have Hannah Montana.
Because Hannah Montana, guys.
Got to. She's the face of the, I don't know, not reality show Disney, but
The Disney sitcoms.
Yeah, Disney sitcom. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, nice one.
That's what they're called.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not tapped in.
Then I have Jack Sparrow.
I also have Jack Sparrow.
Who has a Captain Hook echo.
My Jack Sparrow also has an echo, and it's not Captain Hook.
Oh.
I have Davy Jones.
Sure. I don't hate that.
Yeah.
I wanted Hook in, and I didn't want to have two pirates on the base roster.
Oh, I think you could have a lot of pirates.
I needed other things.
I actually have 3 pirates.
Oh my god.
I have 4. Counting Davy Jones, I have 4.
Oh, I can't wait to get to Jake. And
Jake.
it's a joke because Jake and the Neverland Pirates was that show on Disney Junior.
Oh, yeah.
I don't actually know who your other pirate could be.
He's next. He's literally the next name I say. So
Cool. Well, next I have Dumbo.
I also have Dumbo.
Yeah.
Minus the racism.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
And we can just we already did Buzz and Woody with the Jesse Echo.
Yep.
Those are next on there. So that takes me halfway through.
Okay. My first pirate, I guess, Long John Silver from Treasure Planet. The main villain from Treasure Planet.
Sure. Let's move on.
I also, you're wrong at Movie's Peak. Bowler Hat Guy from Meet the Robinsons.
Okay.
This is where I have, okay, never mind. The person who I had to put on to get rid of Hunchback this morning, I have Elastigirl. Because it's The Incredibles. And we wanted a sequel so bad, we got one 15 years later.
And it was fine.
Yes, it is. It's actually much better than I remember the first time I watched it. But the first time I watched it, I'm like, I've been waiting 15 years for this. And I was like, oh, okay. But I watched it, I'm like, it's actually a fun movie. And she's like the main character, so yeah. Elastigirl. I then have Mulan.
I have Mulan.
And then my last one is I have Alice with the Mad Hatter as an Echo.
I do not have Alice.
Is that a Disney princess?
Oh.
Does she count?
I don't think she does, but I understand your concern.
Is Mulan a Disney princess?
Yes, Mulan is definitely.
Then I have 4 Disney princesses. I forgot about Mulan. But yeah, that's my 5. I just did 5.
Alright, now that we're halfway through the roster and I have one of them next, let's talk about probably the 2 biggest owned properties that Disney has.
Okay.
I put a limiter on. I could
But
not.
what?
I put a limiter on myself.
Oh, okay.
You get this many for these reasons, and that's it. Because this is a Disney roster, not a Marvel roster.
Oh, okay.
Not a Star Wars roster. But they're owned. They do 2 of the biggest franchises on Earth. They should probably be here in some regard.
Okay.
But
I want to see who you picked.
I'm going to do all 3 of them right here.
Okay, you did 3. I only did 2.
I did 2 Marvel and I did 1 Star Wars.
I did 2 and 2, and then one of the Star Wars has an Echo.
Okay. I will explain the reasoning here. One of them, I have Spider-Man.
I also have Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is going to be the Marvel Comics character.
And okay, so we have the same Marvel.
Yeah. And then I have Iron Man.
Yeah,
Iron
I also
Man
have Iron Man.
Is our MCU one.
Okay.
And then I have Darth Vader, because how do you choose anyone else?
I have Vader with Anakin as an Echo, because I thought Vader, original trilogy, Anakin, prequels, and then I have Luke, which he's in the new 3, in the new Disney 3 movies.
Well, he's in one of them.
I know he's in one of them, but
I actually haven't seen episode 9, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he shows up as a Force Ghost in the final movie.
But
yeah, possible. So and then I had Luke. They're not the end of my Star Wars characters, but for the base roster, they are.
For the base roster, yes. And then to throw out 2 more, we already said Hades, and then I have, to match with, just in the base roster, I have the Mad Hatter.
Okay.
I'm light on villains, and he's fun.
He's not a villain.
It's just fine. He's not like a villain.
Yes, he's a protagonist.
Yeah, but protagonists don't mean anything.
Don't try to turn the Hatter into a villain because you don't have villains in your roster.
I mean, he's not like a villain.
Okay, yes, he never once is a bad guy. He is a good man. He's just crazy. And I stand with people with mental health. I'm taking a stance on this podcast right now. If you're crazy, you're cool with me. Just stay away from my house. All right, so let's continue. I have Cruella DeVille.
Not in the base roster.
Yeah, 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah.
You already said him, her. Wow. Oh, next one. I have Troy Bolton.
Do not have Troy Bolton.
I don't actually. Now, see, this is so. I didn't know how big High School Musical really was.
Yeah, it was massive.
Or if it was just a craze when I was a kid. And then I went on Disney Plus, and now they have High School Musical, the show, the movie, like the movie, the show, or something.
Yeah, that was a launch series for Disney Plus.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so we care.
That launched Olivia Rodrigo's career.
I would say, yeah, so we care. Yeah. So there we go. Troy Bolton
is
like,
so big that the 3rd movie was released in theaters instead of straight to Disney. Because like the first 2 were decoms,
yeah.
And the 3rd one was a theatrical production because of how big it got.
Peak. And then I have Bart Simpson with Homer as an Echo Fighter. They're like the face of Fox.
Yeah,
so I felt like
you're right. I definitely
forgot about The Simpsons.
Yeah,
it's okay.
But you are
technically
correct.
It's not really okay, but like I get it.
But you are correct. They are probably Fox's biggest property, and they're owned by Disney now because I do think they're on Disney Plus.
Yeah, they are. That's the only reason why I know.
So, like, you are correct.
And then to round it off for this little set, I have Jack Skellington.
Sure.
You don't have Jack Skellington?
No, I hate that fucking movie.
You can't. There's shit on here that I hate that I put on here. I cannot stand. What is it? I hate 101 Dalmatians. I think that's a shitty movie. But Cruella DeVille is people love Cruella DeVille. She got her own damn movie, for Pete's sake. But, oh my god. Oh, I hate 101. Oh, what a boring ass movie. Ugh. Sorry, continue. That just crashed out for a second.
Okay.
My next one that I say, I know you don't have, and it's gonna, I'm gonna want to strangle you. I really am. It's gonna make me so upset because I know you don't have it, and I almost think you probably don't have it to spite me, and it's gonna make me really mad.
Oh, now I'm really curious. Okay, Wally. You said Wally.
Wally.
He's here.
Yep.
I have Eve as an Echo Fighter because I think I can make that work, and I want both of them in. I didn't want to choose.
Yeah, I have no idea how you do that, but okay.
Well, what does Eve do?
She has a fucking gun.
Yeah, and
Wally does not have a gun.
Wally gets a gun in the movie. Wally also
All right,
flies around with a fire extinguisher.
Yeah. Oh my god!
So for extra
Stop!
jumps.
Stop!
What?
That's
How
an
are you
upbeat.
gonna,
That's an upbeat. That's not a jump. That's an upbeat.
How are you going to do Wally? Were you going to give Wally none of his personality? Like, what, are you kidding me?
Wally literally just works like Craig from Rivals of Aether. If anybody's ever played that game, but
All right, and then I have Tron from.
I have
Tron.
I don't have Tron on a base roster, but I do have Tron.
That's good.
As long as it's not Jared Leto Tron.
No.
Garen said he specifically wants a Kurt Russell Tron Legacy Tron. So if we can put that through, we can get Kurt Russell's likeness. He thinks that movie's really good.
Legacy, I like Legacy.
I think it's a fun movie, but he's like, bro, it's one of the best movies I've ever seen. I'm like, all right, just calm down. I like Dinosaur. I'm not saying all that.
I don't even know where we're at in this.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
Let's do. Okay, I have Max Steel. It was a Disney XD show. He had turbo power.
Yeah, I kind of know about this. I feel like I've heard this before.
Just think he's cool and it would be fun. Now that is two characters that I just said that have like weird blue light powers, so maybe I have a type, but
have a type,
that's
it's
where we are. Let's have more fun. Next I have Flubber from the Absent Minded Professor.
I have Flubber as an assist trophy, and I had him. By the way, remember when I said Chip and Dale and all those were like last round of cuts? Flubber was on the last round of cuts. It was very close.
Flubber is dope. Okay. There's a bunch of matches right here, like Winnie the Pooh, Sora.
Yep.
So we're just gonna. I'm at 40. Let's just put it that way. I am. That is 40. So how many do you have? 20 left, or are you?
Oh, I have a bunch of DLC. I haven't been mentioning the ones you've already said.
Okay.
So I would say probably around there.
Okay.
I've just been going 5 at a time for ones that you haven't said.
Yeah, the issue was I ended up out of order, and I'm technically still out of order a little bit, honestly, but I think we can still rock with it.
Okay. So am I up? Is it my...
Yeah, go
my
for
go?
it.
Alright, so the one that I am 99.9% sure you don't have, and it's going to make me upset, is that I have Kermit.
I have Kermit.
I really didn't want to hurt you. I really didn't want to, so I'm very thankful
Now...
that you did this.
So I have Kermit. Kermit is base roster. Okay. He's there. Now, he wasn't in the original 50 because I fucking forgot.
Yeah, it's okay. The things that Disney buy, I think it's acceptable to forget.
So, little spoiler for later. One of my DLC packs, I call it the acquisition pack, and it's a bunch of shit that they bought. He was my face of that pack because I went this and I put a couple things in and I was like, oh, Muppets. Oh, I should probably have one base roster. I don't feel like changing what I have, though. And then you expanded it to 60 and I was like, well, Kermit moves up. Yeah. That's just how that works.
So, and then I have Gonzo as an Echo for Kermit.
I have Miss Piggy as an Echo for Kermit.
Okay.
But sure, yeah. Somehow I knew you were going to have Gonzo in this.
I then have Neytiri.
Who?
The main girl from Avatar.
Oh, okay. Do not have which I probably should because it's like one of the highest grossing per movie
the
franchises.
highest grossing movie of all time. And that is the only reason it's here. I really have no I defend the movie because people are like, it's just Pocahontas again. I'm like, yeah, it's just Pocahontas but good. So I don't really
I would much rather just put the planet as a stage because the scenery is really cool. But
yeah, I would also really like to do that.
You would if you have a character in there, you probably have a stage in there.
Yeah, but Neytiri is just somebody I had to. It felt like the most forced one, and it was the one that I'm like, if I get rid of anybody, they'll go. And then I get to a point where I need to get rid of someone. I'm like, I can't. I just can't. I just felt like I couldn't. And then I have Indiana Jones.
Not on the base roster.
I think that's fine. And then, oh god, I have Sinclair, the dad from the show Dinosaurs. Not the mama. And then I have Belle.
Okay. I don't have Belle.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was my 5. I'm getting near the end of mine.
Okay. Well, we'll start going here. Next, I have Alex Russo from Wizards of Waverly Place, Selena Gomez's character.
It was Hannah or Alex Russo, and I went with Hannah Montana.
That's fair. I think there's precedent for both of them, but I understand.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Next, I have Phil Dunphy.
Do they own Modern Family?
Yeah, they do. So Modern Family.
That's funny.
Is Modern Family the one? So I didn't bend over backwards with any of them. Here's I believe, and I'm going to look it up so I can verify it with myself. The thing with Modern Family is it's almost a twofer. 1, it aired on ABC.
Okay.
2, if I'm correct, and I'm going to pull it up to check, I believe it was produced by Fox. So, yeah. Produced by 20th Century Fox Television, aired on ABC. So,
okay.
You decide how they own it through which way.
Somehow they own it. Yeah, no, I just didn't know they owned it.
So, I'm taking it, and then I have Barney Stinson as an Echo, because they're both just dudes from How I Met Your Mother. I had them both in the base roster, and I just shifted one over, because I don't need to. I want to have both of them here, but they don't need to both be base roster.
Yeah, no, I'm not the biggest TV guy, so I don't know.
Yeah. Next, I have Miguel Rivera from Coco.
So I'm so bad at names. I just have Coco.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, that's Coco.
That's the grandmother, but
yeah. And then I have an Echo for my Coco.
Ooh, sure.
I have Ernesto de la Cruz.
Sure.
I just figured Coco. I keep calling him Coco. Miguel is light version. Ernesto is a heavy, and they just play the same way. Make him have music stuff.
Yeah, I don't think that's completely out of line. And then I have Yensid.
Okay.
And I have Merlin as an Echo Fighter because they're kind of the same thing. And it actually upsets me how often Merlin is used and Yensid's not used.
Okay, yeah, I don't have Yensid, but I have Merlin, but not in the base roster.
See? That's what I'm talking about. Yensid's literally Disney. Yeah. It gets disrespected. Then at 45, I have Doug.
Doug is an assist trophy for me.
I like the story of Doug.
Doug is cool.
Yeah. How many do you have left? Not counting DLC, base roster.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4.
Oh god. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Because I have a lot more than 4. 46, I have Will Stronghold from Sky High.
Yeah. I forgot about Sky High.
Apparently.
I'm very upset. But no, that's cool.
Already did Mulan. I have Beast from Beauty and the Beast instead of Belle.
I wanted to have Beast, man, and I ended up not having a room.
Next, I have Emma Swan from Once Upon a Time.
That's the show that was on ABC, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's the savior.
Okay.
Then I have Bill from Gravity Falls.
Bill Cipher. I had Bill Cipher as the big bad of the game.
That's fair, and I think that's fair, but because
I wanted Bill in the base roster, and that's actually not my idea. That's a Garen idea. Because I wanted Bill in, and he was like, well, why don't you just make him the big bad? Because isn't he like a fucking eldritch horror god? I'm like, yeah.
He is, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
All right, I'm going to get a few more off. I have Lizzie McGuire, specifically the little cartoon one.
Yep, I don't have Lizzie McGuire, but makes sense.
That was a Hannah pick that I had in DLC, and then she had said to change it, and I told her no. And then the roster expanded, and I was like, okay, we can change it, because I can just put her up here
Big
now.
Lizzie.
Because I didn't think of it, and then she said it, and I was like, that's actually a really funny idea, and I want that now. And then I'll get one more off before you go. I have Chicken Little.
Last round of cuts for me. I really wanted Chicken Little.
He was a last 10 ad. Okay. I believe that has brought me down to 4.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have you. I have... Yeah, so I have 4 left in base roster now.
I have Baloo from Jungle Book.
See, Bare Necessities.
Yep, and
okay.
with the kid on his back. Let him do little things.
Sure.
But it's not like more Banjo-Kazooie than Ice Climbers.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha.
And then I have Dipper with Mabel as an Echo.
Sure.
I have Judy Hopps because I feel like Zootopia is just... It has a second movie.
Yeah. I definitely could have had Zootopia here.
And then I have Wreck-It Ralph.
I like Ralph.
I have a couple here that I didn't say, and they were echoes because you brought them up. I have Shigo as an echo for Kim Possible.
Sure.
I don't know if I said this, but I have Homer as an echo for Bart.
You did, yeah.
I have Xandor as an echo for Sora. It's the main villain of Kingdom Hearts.
Sure.
And then there was another one. Or maybe no, that guy, because I just said Dipper and Mabel, yeah. I think that knocks out all of my Echo Fighters. Yeah.
I thought about Shigo for Kim Possible, and I just wasn't sure. That was one of the things where it's like, this works, right? And I'm just like, I don't really have the deep bag of Kim Possible knowledge to know if it does, and my fear was that it actually didn't, and I would just make a fool out of myself. So
I can't believe you had that for Shigo and Kim Possible, but not for Wally and Eva.
I think that makes perfect sense. What do you mean?
I can't stand you. Continue.
Be creative, man.
Get your last 4, man.
All right, so the last 4. This is gonna be fun. I have Luca.
I like that movie.
I like that movie, and it gives me precisely 1 representative from the 2020s.
Oh, okay.
Because I have it in the counter. I have it broken down by decade, and every decade has multiple, and it was easy to pull from, except for the 2020s.
Yeah,
I almost made Buzz Lightyear, the version from Lightyear, just to say I had it, and I really didn't want to, and I didn't have to because just put Luca in.
Well, this was my thing with Disney, where Nintendo hates money, Disney loves money.
Yeah.
So all of these characters are having their different movie and different era iterations as costumes. We're not just getting recolors of the characters. They're going to actually just give up, and we'll buy them. They'll make us pay for them.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, you're getting all every different version of Stitch, live action, all the shows, and in his little red jacket in the beginning, like all the time. Him with the bandana on his head and the cape. Him as Elvis. Like, you're getting everything.
Yeah, and to be fair, there's that too. They're so remake heavy right now that it's like, technically, Stitch is from 2002, but he's also kind of from 2022 or 2024 or whenever the fuck that remake came out.
I think it was last year.
I don't fuck that remake, man.
Yep,
I don't
it's
care.
bad.
I've seen it.
I really wanted to put Gantu in, and I couldn't.
That's fair.
I feel bad because I feel like I love Gantu.
All right, and then I have a Club Penguin.
I didn't know they owned Club Penguin.
They do. They do. I do. Famously, I brought Club Penguin up a bunch of times in former lists of this, and I finally get to put him into a game.
Club Penguin would be a cool stage.
Yep. And then I have as one character. Bro, I made the roster. These guys were first 10 I put in, and then I kept putting them off, cut them in the end, and then you expanded it. I was like, I have one character. I have Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
I love those boys.
Yeah, I like that.
And then my 60. So,
oh god.
Saturday night we were here. I had 59 characters on the roster. I could pull another one from DLC if I wanted, but I liked the state, and I still like the state that my DLC is in. I think it's weird. I think it's funky. I think it makes sense. I like it. I really like it. So I was like, so I need a character that's not here. And then I'm looking down the list, and I tell Hannah, well, every decade, with the exception of the 2020s, has more than one character except for the 1980s. So, but like all of my sections, if you're curious, was Princess, Disney XD, Disney Channel, Old Disney, Disney Animation, Disney Live Action, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, 20th Century. I have a Zach's Bullshit category, and then the Muppets. Everyone has multiple.
The Muppets.
The Muppets was a late ad because what do you classify them as?
Peak.
Exactly. So it's like, all those are well represented, but the 80s only has one, and that's weird. And she pulled up a list of well, here were the Disney movies released in the 80s. And there was one clear winner. At number 60, I have Roger Rabbit.
That's a Disney movie.
That's a Disney movie.
I didn't know that.
So that's what happened.
Ah.
She said, well, there's this one. And I was just like, that's the winner. That's it.
Yeah,
like,
Roger Rabbit's cool.
just it.
I didn't know Roger Rabbit was Disney.
So, Roger Rabbit comes in at my 60.
I'm surprised I didn't see that on Disney Plus. I feel like I would have.
It is on Disney Plus. And then we watched it Saturday. We watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Huh.
Banger movie.
Yeah, that's a me-coded character.
It is. Yeah.
I'm very upset with myself. All right, you want to get into the DLC? I just picked 15 random characters to be DLC. Not
cool.
random, but like kind of just like.
So,
there's one. I hope you have this one character because I think you like this thing more than I do, and I would be surprised if you didn't have it.
it's possible.
Actually, you know what? Let me go over the ones that you have in your base roster that are my DLC.
If you want to. Sure.
And then do you want to go over just say the ones that I've already said that are in your DLC? Do you remember?
We can. I think there's only one, but
okay.
We definitely can.
So you said Tron. I have him as DLC. I also have Rapunzel as DLC. And I have Merlin. I know we didn't really talk, but I have Merlin as DLC. Those are the only ones that you have that I have as DLC. And what was the one that you have? Oh, and Scratch. I have Scratch as DLC. Scratch was my first DLC character.
Cruella de Vil.
Okay.
Is DLC
there we go.
Mine. So my DLC follows pattern. There's 3 packs. So I did back when I originally did, the roster had many revisions, especially the DLC roster. Originally, I was going to do a Marvel pack, a Star Wars pack, and then a Zach's Extras packs. I cut the Marvel and Star Wars packs because I just didn't want to.
It's too much.
What's crazy is I actually thought I had done them pretty well. Thought the Star Wars one was really well represented of the prequels, the sequels, the original
TV
trilogy,
shows.
the TV shows, the video games. Like I thought I had actually did a really good job on it. And even, like, making them all feel different. And so, like, this isn't just 5 people with lightsabers. There's a droid.
Yep.
One of them's light and flies around. Like, I thought I did a really good job. And then in the end, I was like, I actually just don't want to. So just...
Yeah.
So I made an acquisition pack, which is, here's a bunch of shit that Disney bought. And then I asked Hannah for 5 characters that I don't have. And there's a Hannah pack, and then there's still a Zach's Nonsense pack, because the Zach's Nonsense pack was absolutely peak, and it changed a little bit because Huey, Dewey, and Louie was on it, and I got to put them in the base roster, but, like, it's still peak, and you will either hate it or love it.
Can you start with that one?
No, it has
you want to finish it?
It has to be the finale.
Alright, can we start with Hannah's then?
Sure, we can start with Hannah's.
Okay, give me the Hannah pack.
So, this is where Cruella de Vil was on. She loves that movie. She's going to hate you for your take, and...
I just think the movie sucks.
And then she has Milo from Atlantis, which is... I'm not even going to lie to you.
I wanted to do Atlantis.
I'm not even going to lie to you. She didn't give me that one. I just put that one in her pack, and when she saw it, she was like, well, yeah, and then moved on. So
Atlantis is good.
She's Tigger from Winnie the Pooh.
I wanted to do another Winnie the Pooh, and it was Tigger, and I just couldn't. I just didn't have the room.
It took way too long for me to put Winnie the Pooh on my roster.
Yeah.
And then, like, when it was stages, she was like, well, you can have that 100-acre wood as a stage. And she was like, really, it's crazy you don't have Winnie the Pooh just in the roster. And I was like, you're probably right. And then, like, a week later, I was looking at the roster, and I was just like, yeah, and then made room. I actually think Winnie the Pooh, when I added him, was one of the time. So originally, Minnie and Daisy at one point were put into the Echo column. And I want to say Winnie the Pooh was one of the characters that I was adding to make room.
Okay.
I also thought I added Peter Pan, but I guess I didn't. And then these are 2 last weird ones from Hannah. I don't think they're that weird, but they're a little weird, honestly. I have Cadet Kelly.
I know that. Why do I know that?
It was a decom.
Okay.
And then Anna Coleman from Freaky Friday. That's specifically Lindsay Lohan's character, if you didn't know. That's her 5.
Okay. I'll give you 5. Characters I probably should have that I feel like could be in the main roster, just regular Disney characters. I had Zurg.
Okay.
Dr. Facilier. It's the villain in Princess and the Frog, the voodoo guy.
Yep. All right. That's actually really cool.
Yeah. I have, and then probably who else would have been in that pack would have been Merlin and Rapunzel. And then the weird pick for that pack is probably John Carter. From the movie John Carter. It flopped. It's the guy who's lives in the West, the West, like when the Westerns are going on, and somehow gets shot up to Mars, and he has like super strength, and he's jumping around. He becomes the king of Mars. Then he goes back, it's a very convoluted, not very well received movie. But God, do I love that movie. And Superpower Man sounds sick. Plus, he has a really cute dog in that movie.
That's fair.
But it's an alien dog, so it's really cool.
Oh, there you go. So, the acquisition pack. Are you done? Do you want?
Yeah, no, go ahead. I'm sorry. I was just looking.
This, I picked 5 characters from things that Disney did not create but acquired.
Yep.
Kermit was originally here.
Upgraded.
We upgraded him because he's Kermit.
Because he's the pig.
And then we were able to add Miss Piggy too. And then I called him and I said, hey, like,
No, you got more?
I feel like the Muppets, if we were talking about top 5 Disney acquisitions, I feel like they might be number 5 to some people, but I think they're still there. So I asked...
So happy they just brought that back. You saw that?
Yeah. Did you watch it?
I didn't know. Yeah, I haven't had time.
Oh,
I didn't even watch Thor. Do you think I had time to watch the Muppet Show? Well, I would probably.
I was going to say, first of all, yes, you should have, and you need to, because it's very good. We watched it.
Is it good? Is it good?
Yeah, I watched it the day it came out.
I watched it. Drew loves Sabrina Carpenter, so maybe I'll get her to watch it today.
Yeah. So I was just like, I want another one to send someone out when we do the photos. Just bring someone with you. You know, I trust your guys' judgment. I shouldn't have, but I did, and because I thought, maybe we would get Fozzie Bear, maybe we would get Gonzo. They just kind of dropped off a wooden crate, and so I have Animal.
Gonzo, Kermit, and Animal were all on my final cuts, and I made Gonzo and Echo, and then Animal became an assist trophy. Because I feel like he really works there, but I would have loved him as a character. I love that you did that. I'm so happy that you respect the Muppets. Oh my god.
I feel like disrespecting the Muppets doesn't make sense. What is there to disrespect?
That's what I'm saying. They're like, only good.
For the characters, there's another Marvel and another Star Wars, because these are also big acquisitions. Okay. For Marvel, I have Captain America, because, yes. Star Wars, this one changed a lot. I like where I landed. I have R2-D2.
Okay.
I think that's more fun than doing anyone else.
I fumbled the bag. I have no more Marvel characters, and I feel like I probably should have one. I should probably cut one of my... Because I have 2 Star Wars DLCs, which is probably wrong. I should probably cut one of the Marvels, or one of the Star Wars, and do a Marvel.
Not having any more Marvels is only bad because you have the 2 Star Wars.
Yeah,
if you didn't have any more of either, I think it's fine.
Yeah, no.
And then
I might make that decision right now.
Okay. Well, I have 2 more in this.
Go ahead.
This is where I have Indiana Jones. Because, yeah. Not only is he considered Disney now, Disney put out a not great movie. Yeah. And then also the Indiana Jones special effects experience has been a thing at Disney parks for forever now.
Yeah.
And then the last one I didn't realize that they owned this, but they do, and it needs to be here. I have Inigo Montoya.
So, remember the character I said, I think you like this thing a lot more than I do?
Yeah.
I don't have Inigo, but I do have a character from The Princess Bride.
I was like, well, I could put the Dread Pirate. So basically, I was just like, I realized that through acquisitions, they owned the Princess Bride, and I was like, okay, well, this is perfect for a 5th thing here. And I was thinking about the characters, who do I want? And then I remembered that back in the day, when we would go over to our friend Mike's to play Smash Bros., one of our gimmicks was when I used Kirby's Final Smash, we would say, my name is Inigo Montoya, you have killed my father, prepare to die. And it was a perfect timing between the Final Smash. So just in reference to our friendship and history, it needs to be Inigo Montoya.
I love that. Oh, that's so cute.
All right, get another 5 off before I blow this popsicle stand open.
So Tron, I have his DLC. I don't have Inigo Montoya, but I do have Wesley. Dread Pirate Roberts. Scratch, I'll throw in here. And then I have 2 more, right? Yeah. I have the 3 Caballeros. It's 3 birds, short film by Disney. Donald Duck is one of those 3 birds. Doesn't count. I never wanted it to count as Donald. I didn't realize it was Donald until somebody pointed it out to me. But it's also the 3 Caballeros. I also have Donald Duck as an assist trophy. So, yeah, that's what I got. I don't have much of anything cooler than that. I think that was 5.
Is that all your DLC, or do you still have 5 more DLC?
I believe I have 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, then I just did 4.
Just go ahead, finish.
You want me to do them all, and then we'll end on your nonsense?
Go ahead.
Okay, because I do have a little bit of nonsense.
That's good.
I like my DLC Star Wars is The Mandalorian.
Sure.
and I'm going to. I had Ahsoka.
Okay.
I'm gonna cannibalize Ahsoka.
Okay.
I have to do more. You made a very good point, and I know I'm wrong.
The thing is, like, I'm actually upset at that decision, but I understand why it's that decision. I just like Ahsoka more than the Mandalorian, but I get it.
I do too, but
I get it.
Yeah. I would probably. I think the answer is just Captain America, and if I were to tanner it up and not pick the obvious Captain America, I think I'd pick Thanos.
I think Thanos would be cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Thanos because you went Captain America just to be different. So Thanos, and then and then I have Bluey.
Oh yeah,
I have Bluey.
Yeah, no, Bluey, absolutely. I'm kind of sad I don't have Bluey. Actually,
Bluey is cool.
Do I just change you to Bluey? No, because I want you guys.
I was saying, my last couple. I think these are my last three. This is my other duck. I have Scrooge McDuck.
Okay. He's on the cut roster, but
yeah,
there's a lot of ducks on my cut
I like
roster.
Scrooge McDuck. A lot of it is that I think his movie's good, and then I also really like his video games, which Huey, Dewey, and Louie are in.
I didn't realize how much I liked the ducks until I was doing this roster, and I'd listed a lot of ducks.
There's a lot of ducks.
And I was like, Jesus Christ. Because, like, I have Scrooge, I have... Well, what do you know about Ludwig von Drake? This is my point, right? Like, I was so crazy.
And then my last two, these are my two favorite picks, probably the whole roster. I have the Brave Little Toaster.
Okay.
I love him. I love that movie as a kid, and I love the Brave Little Toaster. And then my final character was the last character I thought of. I actually realized when I finished the roster, I had Gonzo in DLC, and I never changed it because I made him an Echo and I forgot about it. And I'm going through, I'm like, oh, I have Gonzo twice. I need another character. And everybody's saying all these names in my ear or whatever. I'm like, oh no, this is just the answer. I have the lamp.
Yeah.
I have the Pixar lamp.
Yeah, no, that's fun.
So that's my roster.
So I'm going to start this first five, and you're not going to think this is crazy. And then you may be upset at the end. We'll see.
Okay.
So the first spot was originally Huey, Dewey, and Louie, but I got to upgrade them. So now it is just Chip and Dale. Because I also like Chip and Dale.
I love Chip and Dale. I really wish I could have made them a DLC.
And then I have Percy Jackson.
Which I felt so bad not having. Because I feel like everybody loves that. And I just...
Yeah, but he's not Disney until recently. So I feel like it was fine. And then, but this is me. So you have to do it.
I felt the same way about the Prince of Persia. I had the Prince of Persia there for a long time.
Nice. You probably should have left that in. It would have really given your roster some character. Next, I have Anubis Doggy Kruger, because that aired on Disney. So I say,
oh, you're doing
yeah, the Shadow Ranger from Power Rangers SPD.
Oh, I thought we said no Power Rangers. I thought that was a rule that we said.
Oh, I don't remember saying that.
It might not have been.
Now
I said that. I was like, I said it's not really Disney, but I guess it is.
That was a Disney season. I think it has to be one of the ones from the Disney season, and it has to be one with an exception.
And there was literally no way you weren't going to get me to pick. If you would have allowed me, there's no way I'm not picking something from Mystic Force. So I would be wrong. I 100% agree with that. I would have been wrong, but I would have made a decision.
Then next I have George Feeney.
I don't know what that is.
You know Mr. Feeney.
I don't know Mr. Feeney.
You know Mr. Feeney. You don't know Mr. Feeney?
I don't know Mr. Feeney.
He's the teacher from Boy Meets World.
Never seen it.
Oh. That sounds like a you problem, man.
Yeah, true. I'm not watching that slop.
Slop. It's brilliant. And then my final character is Sabrina Carpenter.
Because she was in The Muppet Show?
She was in The Muppet Show. She was an actress on Disney Channel for a while. Her first 3 albums were produced by Disney.
I didn't know she was a Disney kid.
Yeah.
What show was she on?
Girl Meets World.
Oh.
Yeah.
No idea.
That's legit. Like, that's an actual...
Cool.
And then, she also was in The Muppet Show. I actually had decided before I knew that.
Yeah.
But, it helps.
Okay.
Just as her. She was in Fortnite. I think we can get her in Disney.
She was in
Fortnite. It's alright.
I have a surprise character. It's the Battle Bus.
I am surprised and proud of you. I created a bonus pack just in case you did some bullshit, and you didn't do any bullshit, so I'm happy.
Well, what's your bonus? Tell me the bonus pack.
It's a bunch of third-party bullshit.
Please.
Okay. All right. So here's who we decided on.
I didn't do any bullshit? You don't think I did any bullshit?
I expected at one point. I was just like, if I hear some nonsense third party, in a property like Disney, if he somehow, because you love guest characters,
I do, but I tried like Disney owns everything.
Yeah. So I had this. This did have heavy Hannah collaboration because I didn't. I grew up a Nickelodeon kid, so it's really easy for me to
Cartoon Network kid for me.
Yeah. So it's like she was a PBS kid. So with all of our powers combined.
Wait, do you have Zaboomafoo?
I do not have Zaboo. Who the fuck is Zaboomafoo?
Stop it.
This was a mistake.
You know Zaboomafoo.
Do I? I don't.
That's the lemur that jumps around. It's the two guys in their big clubhouse. That was a PBS thing. That's the only reason I said that.
No, I had money. I grew up middle class.
That's fair.
So it's the 5 characters. I literally called this the break glass in case of Tanner tomfoolery pack. And it is just 5 third-party characters in case Tanner decided he was going to add a bunch of third-party into this game because I felt that was needless. But I'm the one who has it. But it's not part of my actual thing, so it's fine. So we have Puss in Boots from Shrek. We have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because the Turtles. I have the Tasmanian Devil. I have Lloyd from Ninjago. And then I have Clifford, the big red dog.
And how do they all get to Disney? Or is it just they're specifically not Disney?
They're just specifically not Disney.
Oh, okay.
Because I figured you were going to have some guest character bullshit, and I don't think this roster needs any guest character. No, I mean, I did Sabrina Carpenter, but I think she counts, so we're good.
Sure, yeah. I don't care.
So I'm proud of you that you didn't, but I had that ready just in case.
Okay. That didn't make me upset. I think that would be really cool for those characters to be in that game. You built the perfect... Oh, Tanner's going to love this pack.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Oh. All right, stages.
Oh, boy, that's right, stages. No, I got him. Okay. Look at that list. I got them.
Do you have assist trophies? Did you even bother? Because if you didn't, I'll run down what I have.
I'll give a couple of names from Ludwig von Drake and Clarabelle Cow.
Okay, I don't have either of those. So I have.
That's disrespectful.
These are my assist trophies: Grunkle Stan, Stinky Pete, Sid, Lightning McQueen, Finn McMissile, Mike Wazowski, Eva, Olaf, the Seven Dwarves, Sebastian and Flounder, Nick Wilde, the Genie, Tarzan. Do people like Tarzan?
Yeah.
Now, see, that's what I thought. So I didn't even bother putting him in the roster. But I was like, I feel really weird not putting Tarzan. If Phil Collins made the music, like
it makes sense to put him in as an assist trophy. Make sure he's here somewhere.
Moana, Fix It Felix, Chippendale, Sergeant Calhoun. That's Fix It Felix's wife. The Little Einsteins, Robin Hood, the Cheetah Girls. I just realized I have Merlin over there, so that's where I'm going to put Yen Sid. Get fucked. The Cheetah Girls.
Disrespectful.
Obi-Wan, Captain Rex, Oogie Boogie, Creatures from Avatar, Flubber, Percy Jackson, the Beverly Hills Chihuahua, Pete's Dragon, the Dog from Sandlot, Xenon, the Aliens from Can of Worms, Doug. Did you know Disney owns gargoyles?
I did not.
They do. Somebody told me that last night. I was like, huh. And I didn't double check them. So, sure, it's true. Kik Batowski, the Fish Hooks, Animal, Jack, Violet, Dash, and Mr. Incredible.
Solid little list.
I tried.
You should have, at the very least, Clarabelle Cow.
I don't know what that is.
They're just old-ass Mickey Mouse characters. I'll add in Aaron Stone, just another Disney XD guy.
Okay.
And I think that's solid. Like, those were all... It's hard to say no to any assist trophies, really, but...
Yeah. I have Walt Disney's Frozen Head. No, I'm kidding.
And this game is canceled.
Yeah, right? With the... Cut that.
Oh, God. Okay, so...
We have a lot of stages here.
We do.
You have 81, I have 78.
82.
And 82, and I've thought of like 5 more while I'm sitting here, but I haven't wrote them down.
All right, so a lot of mine, all but 12 of mine are tied to characters that are on the roster.
Fuck.
Because that's just the way that it made sense for me to do it, because that's kind of how Smash does it.
Yeah.
They don't, like, do that wholesale religiously, but that's kind of how we work with it.
Yeah, so. I didn't do that. I just thought, whatever. Like, just whatever.
Majority of these are going to be just run-throughs, because a lot of them are just like, yeah, okay.
Okay.
So, I'm not even going to put out this for this character.
Okay.
I'm just going to want to run through them.
Sure.
I can
If
just
there's
start.
anything you want to stop and expand on, go ahead.
Okay, probably not going to expand on any of the ones for the actual. Well, for
I
the
have a
actual
couple of
characters.
ones that I want to talk about a little bit because I thought they were neat.
I do too, but they're like all my extras for the most part.
Okay.
So just go through them. Did I end up adding this character and I just didn't? I'm stupid. I never said him. I did add Peter Pan to my roster.
Okay.
He is actually he got lost because he's right after the first four, but before Stitch.
Okay.
So he is actually on this roster.
Yeah, Peter Pan.
I thought I added him. Good lord. Okay. I have the Steamboat, the House of Mouse.
Yep. Have both.
Powerline Concert, Camp Utopia, Neverland Sky, because for Hook I have Neverland Sea.
Okay.
Because
I have Hook Ship.
somehow, that's pretty much how that ends up being. But I have the Black Pearl later, so it...
Okay, I don't have the Black Pearl.
Planet Toro, which
What is that?
That is the planet that they're on at the beginning of Lilo and Stitch. I thought it would be a bit more fun to do, like, the prison room than to do, Hawaii.
I did the Galactic Armada. And you know how when you play Smash Brothers with... on the Fox character stages where they're flying through space, imagine you're on Sid's ship evading the Galactic Armada while you're fighting.
Sure. I have the Radiator Springs Grand Prix. I feel like this would just...
I have Radiator Springs.
You would just work like the Mario Kart stage.
Yeah.
Like, it's that easy. Rapunzel's Tower.
Yep.
Pride Rock. Wasteland from
Pride
the Epic...
Rock. Oh, never mind.
Simba, Lion King. Wasteland is it's one of the hubs in Epic Mickey. It's supposed to be like a Dark World version of Disneyland. San Francisco, Cinderella's Castle. Okay. I had this called Roller Coaster. The idea being is that it is a mount stage that is kind of attached to a roller coaster and it takes you through so you can see all of the Phineas and Ferb creations throughout the series.
I thought the rock and roller coaster from the park.
No, but that's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
Banger. I don't know why I don't have that.
So we have a couple that are just like malls and high schools, like Middleton Mall, which is... I wanted to do a base in Kim Possible, but I guess they don't really...
Yeah, I didn't know what to do for
base,
Kim Possible stage, so I just said the hell with it.
I didn't want to do a bunch of high schools, so they got a mall. McKinley High is the high school from Glee.
Okay.
For Windy Woo, I couldn't get the name of it, but I wanted to do the warehouse where the final battle is at.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get a name for it. So just that. Herbie Eldorado Road, it's the final race of the original Herbie movie. 182 Shorn Eagle Drive, this is the Jake Long, this is the Long Residence.
Okay.
Muni, this is just Star Butterfly's home planet. Isis Elskatzel. Yep. I have Bert's Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious and Mary Poppins when they jump into the painting. That. Just... I just have it listed down as a basketball court. Air Bud is another one of the ones it's like, we want to do this on a court, but also this just ends up being a high school gym again.
I have Troy Bolton's high school gym.
Yeah, like this is just where we end up majority of the time. I lost my spot. Where am I at? There we are. I just have the Ice Age for Scrat.
Yeah.
Glaciers, stuff moving, ice falling. Lots of potential for stage hazards there. Rico's Surf Shop for Hannah Montana. The Black Pearl for Jack Sparrow. WDP Circus for Dumbo. That's just the circus. That definitely stands for Walt Disney Pictures. But a lot of fun to have in a circus. The Daily Bugle. Sunnyside Daycare. Andy's Room. The Death Star. Wonderland. The Grid. Dr. Brainerd's Lab. Tony Stark's Lab. 2 labs, but they're very different labs if you consider what they both are between Flubber and Iron Man. N-Tech. This is the base for Max Steel. The Underworld for Hades, the Land of the Dead for Miguel. I would just put in Sora's Ultimate Stage because I have no creativity.
Yeah, I had a couple of Kingdom Hearts stages.
Okay. 100 Acre Wood, the Russo Lair, the Dumpy Home, the post-apocalyptic Future Earth for Wally.
I have Wally's Earth. Yeah.
The Mysterious Tower for Yensid.
I have Yensid's Tower, yeah.
Bluffington for Doug, because, Storybrooke for Emma Swan. Sky High, Beast Castle.
I'm so mad I don't have Sky High.
The Imperial City for Mulan. For Bill Cipher, I would just do the Mystery Shack. The Muppet Show for Kermit.
I had the Muppet Show Theater, yeah.
What else do you do? The Roman Coliseum for Lizzie McGuire. Have the Money Bin for Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Okay.
You should probably have the Money Bin for Scrooge.
What do you mean?
It's just his Scrooge's
I have Scrooge's Gold Hoard is one of mine,
Yep, that's what that is. Just, I don't have Scrooge.
I thought that was such a cool stage. I came up, I was like, that's a banger!
No, absolutely. The Bell Tower for Quasimodo. Okie Oaks for Chicken Little.
I have Okie
I
Oaks.
wanted to do, like... So Okie Oaks is just the name of the town in Chicken Little. Pick, like, 3 set pieces and have the alien ship come down and abduct us.
I just thought it was a
off
town,
places.
like one of those stages where like the background evolves. Like in the beginning, it's just everybody's, and then one thing falls and hits somebody, and then just slowly more of it fall, and then the aliens show up. I just thought that would be, and then obviously you get the big bronze acorn rolling in the street and
Club Penguin.
banger.
The Italian Riviera from Luca. The Runaway Railway. So I have that attributed to Minnie. This is a ride at Disney World. It's a banger ride. One of my favorite rides at Disney World. It's in Hollywood Studios. It's in the Chinese Theater. Look up videos if you haven't. It's actually a banger. And it should probably really be attributed to Goofy, but Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy are all in it, so I'll take any of them. Daisy has the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Yes.
Yes.
And then Roger Rabbit has the Acme Warehouse. Just all of the different Acme props randomly getting triggered and going off. Maybe having the drip spray at one point. Those are my main 60.
Okay.
Do you have yours differentiated at all, or should I just keep going?
You should just finish yours, and then I'll go through, and then I will do my best for not say the ones that you said.
Coolio. All right, I have Gantu's Ship, the Tipton Lobby.
I have the Tipton.
The World Grand Prix for Mater. That ends up being another racing one, but it works. Neverland Sea. This would be a combination of Hook's ship with other things happening in
One of the
Neverland.
Hook ship and the alarm clock crocodile has to be involved,
Al's Toy Barn, the Axiom, McLaren's Pub. I put Sword in the Stone because God knows I don't know what happens in that movie. St. Canard, which is Darkwing Duck's thing, and then Up Late with Miss Piggy. So it's a talk show.
Yeah.
It's her talk show from the Muppets sitcom that they did in like 20 whatever.
Yeah.
Weird show, but I'm into it. All right, now I have my final 12. Actually, it's final 11 because Club Penguin is still here, even though I said that earlier. So I guess it's 11 and not 12. So I guess it is actually 81 stages, and you were right, and I was wrong. But that's fine, because these stages bang. Yep. So I have Pixie Hollow from Tinkerbell. I have Casita from Encanto. I have...
That's the house?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Speaking of houses, I have Pat. This is the Smart House.
From?
Smart House.
I've never seen it.
Really?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a decom, and it's a banger. I have the Lava Springs Country Club. It's from High School Musical.
Okay.
I have the Dancing with the Stars Ballroom.
They own Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah, it airs on ABC, so I assume they do.
Oh, okay.
It's only ever aired on ABC, so I assume.
Oh, okay.
I have the Sports Center set.
I love that.
So... Okay, wait, I can do a few more. I have Disney World, which is your...
Yeah.
We're going around the parks. But also from Disney World and Disneyland, I have Fantasmic. The stage show happening in the background, causing stage hazards. It's dope. I have things for these last couple of ones. So, Walt Disney really liked Jules Verne. I don't know if you know this. A lot of the early stuff is Jules Verne adjacent, including, and it's felt a lot. There were lands planned to Jules Verne. Stuff like Atlantis was actually based off of Jules Verne novels. I was never the biggest fan of Jules Verne, so I can't really say this is something we can do.
Yeah.
But I feel like I have to respect the Disney history, so we can fight on the Nautilus ship.
Okay.
That it's a sub, and it's honestly pretty cool. And then I didn't realize that Action News is a Philadelphia thing. I thought that was just how Disney said that their news was, because they own ABC. But apparently that's a Philadelphia thing. It's specifically being Action News. So I have the Action Newsroom, but we probably can't do that. But I think an ABC Newsroom would be very fun. And then finally, what is probably the greatest stage I've ever come up with, I have the Disney Plus homepage.
That's like Picnic Chat.
Exactly, yeah.
That's a banger. All right.
There, you got me to do stages.
You got me to do stages. I wasn't going to do stages.
Every time we've done this, we've done stages, and I only do a couple, and you're like, well,
I'm proud of you. Well, so. I got a bunch here. I have the Rhapsody in Blue City, Fantasia 2000.
Sure.
There's one of those shorts is, I want to say it's a George Gershwin composed song, and they go through this city with all these different people's lives, and I think it's my favorite composed song of all time. And I just think you could just fly around that city, kind of think like Delfino Plaza.
Yeah.
Jensen's Tower. I have Bold Mountain, where Chernabog shows up at the end of the original Fantasia in 1940. Pandora, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I have The Open Road. In the Goofy movie where they sing The Open Road, imagine jumping in between all those cars with all those different characters in those cars. Kind of think of it like the one F-Zero one.
Yeah. Yeah, I got
When everybody's racing, you're on top of the cars that are racing. Like I said, the Galactic Armada from earlier. I have Jim from East High School. This is one of my favorite stages. I have musical stage / concert stage. Every live action Disney group that didn't get an assist trophy or a character has a random chance to be in the background performing in these. So like think Lemonade Mouth, Starstruck, the Cheetah Girls, Camp Rock, like anybody that performs music on Disney Channel can be in the background of the stage and gives us banger music for the stage. Next, I have obviously the Muppet Show Theater. I have the Candy Kingdom, and I want that to be a stage that transforms in the beginning. It's the regular Candy Kingdom, and then you slowly see the insects destroying, and then once somebody gets to one stock, all hell breaks loose. The real big King Candy comes down and destroy, and let that do that. I have Tapper's Bar from Wreck-It Ralph, where all the guys hang out. Traverse Town, the Keyblade Graveyard, Destiny Islands, and Hollow Bastion, all from Kingdom Hearts. I have both Halloween Towns, the Disney Channel original movie, and Jack Skellington's home.
Oh, yeah.
Castle of Florum, specifically the room where Inigo Montoya fights the Six-Fingered Man. The Scare Floor, just in the Monsters, Inc. thing with all the doors behind him and everybody going in and out, and you get to see all the extra scares going in and coming out.
That was one I never put on and edited. I wanted to add the whatever you want to call it from Monsters Inc. Not the Scare Floor, but the room where all the doors are.
I have I have the Monsters Inc. door stage. Yeah. However you'd want to do that.
Whatever it's called and however you do it, because I think that's really cool.
That would be such a cool set piece. Next, I have Nomanison Island. It's where Mr. Incredible goes to destroy the robots.
Okay.
That island. A Mars Coliseum from John Carter. I have Epcot. Thebes, Olympus, and Phil's Island, all from Hercules. I have Gusteau's, the restaurant in Ratatouille.
Yeah.
Powerline Concert. I have Oogie Boogie's Lair. Davy Jones' Locker. Port Royal, Tortuga, Isla de Muerta, all from Pirates of the Caribbean. Monsters University. I said that 4 times last night. Monsters University Library. The Cow Farm Field from Cars. And then that big bull thing chases you around throughout that stage.
Frank, I think is his name.
Frank, yes. Yeah. And then I have 100 Acre Woods. I have the Nudist Colony from Zootopia.
Okay.
Wally's Earth. Hook's Ship. Atlantis. Treasure Planet. Radiator Springs. The Up House. Palace of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. Mad Hatter's Tea Room, obviously. And then I have Scrooge's Gold Hoard. I have the Tomb in Aladdin where he finds the genie's, what do they got? Not vase. What do they call that? Lamp.
Yeah, lamp.
I have the Monsters Inc. door stage. I have the Toy Story 3 train sequence, the dream sequence in the beginning of the movie, where they're on the train and they're hunting down the pig, and I just think that's a cool. I love when Toy Story lives in the imagination of the kids.
Yeah.
And then to do a different one, I did Sid's room with all the Franken toys in the original Toy Story. Pizza Planet, because it's Pizza Planet. Tron stage. I have the Steamboat, Mystery Shack, House of Mouse, Phineas and Ferb's Backyard. I have the Springfield Power Plant from The Simpsons. I have the Country Bears Saloon from Country Bears. Mm-hmm. I have the Big Blue House from The Bear in the Big Blue House. I wanted to put the bear from the Big Blue House in the roster so bad, but I couldn't. It was him or the Brave Little Toaster, and I had to make a decision. Tipton Hotel, Elsa's Ice Palace. I have some Star Wars one now. I have Dex's Diner, Dexter Jester's Diner. It's in the prequels when Obi-Wan goes to see the guy with the 4 arms and ask him in the second prequel, just for if anybody cares. Geonosian Coliseum at the end of the second prequel. The Jedi Temple and the Senate. And then I have the Helicarrier, the Dark Dimension, Sakaar, and then New York when it's being invaded in the Avengers. I have King Louis's Temple, also the Cold Layers. It's where the big orangutan is in the Jungle Book. I have Beast's Castle, specifically the ballroom. Yeah. I have the Dark Cauldron, just where the Dark Cauldron is in Dark Cauldron.
We don't talk about that movie.
Bad movie. I have the Lantern Festival, specifically from Rapunzel when all the lanterns are going out. I just think that would be cool. I have Oakley Oaks, where Chicken Little's from. The Healer Family Home. It's Bluey's house.
Yeah.
I have the Encanto house. I have A Day of Future Past stage from X-Men.
Okay.
Just do the future, where the Sentinels have killed all the mutants and some of the mutants are around, just to give me some Fox representation with the mutants, since we own that now. And then my favorite, one of my favorites, Edna Mode's house, and you fight in the thing where she tests all those suits.
Yeah.
You have all that stuff coming at you, and that's all my stages. But that was fun.
Yeah, what a banger.
Yeah.
What's next?
What is next?
So do we do like other kids channels, or do we do like other big companies?
I was thinking Wrestling Smash Brothers.
Oh boy. Nothing gets off my hot takes more like wrestling.
And there's nothing that would infuriate you more than me making a wrestling roster.
Oh, God. Like, I'm down, but good lord.
It didn't have to be. It's just that was one that I thought of. Who has a bunch of characters that would be fun?
Yeah.
So, whatever you want to do.
We'll figure out something. I've started like 50 different rosters of different...
Jesus.
As I was doing the Disney one, I was like, well, let's make a tab for this and just write those ones down.
Well,
So that way they're down in case we ever get around to it.
yeah, well, just let me know. And I can do that same thing, too.
I don't do it all in one night right before recording.
I didn't do it all in one night after recording. I just needed to decide who needed to go and who needed to stay. I had a smaller roster. I had a roster, I think it was 89. I had 89 characters. I said I got to knock this down to 75.
Oh, boy. Well, it don't matter. We're good. It's here. It's done. We've done it. We've talked about this one for a while.
Yes, this has been in the works for a while. Not as long as my other project that I hope will get restarted on Wednesday.
Hopefully.
It sucks. I knew this was going to happen. We hit the wall because I know all three of these next things suck. And now I'm stuck. Alright. Roll us out of here, partner.
What am I rolling us out of?
The episode. And into the rest of our day.
Into my nap.
That's facts.
Before I go to work. Did I finish this Red Bull? I did.
Yeah, Red Bull into a nap.
White peach Red Bull, hell yeah.
Oh, Alright.
We'll be back with definitely Thor next week, maybe Thor and Captain America both next week. I think that'll be fine. I don't know anything else we want to do.
Yeah, we're in the lull of no sports.
Yes, my favorite time of year. Oh!
World Cup's coming up, though.
If World Cup is coming up. Oh, Phillies news, because I've just been ignoring the fuck out of this. I told you, personally, when Bader signed with the Giants, and not us. R.I.P. Bader. We also fired Nick Castellanos, which is endlessly... Listen, right? I had said the end of last season, get Nick Castellanos out of my city. They didn't. They handled it in the worst possible way. They waited until after spring training started to release him. They called him and told him, don't report to spring training. And then released him after spring training had started. I don't know if we just were so convinced we were going to get a trade for him, even though every team knew that we were getting rid of him regardless. Like, why? If every team knows that we're getting rid of him, why would they trade us something for him and then take his entire contract? Why would they do that? They were going to wait until we release him and we assume responsibility for the contract, and then they'll sign him, which is what happened. We released him, and then the Padres picked him up on a year deal. Padres only have to pay him minimum MLB salary, and we handle the rest because we signed him to a contract. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm all of a sudden Nick Castellanos' biggest fan, but, like, if that's what we were doing, we should have just kept... He has, 1 year left on his deal. We should have just kept him for the year, and it is what it is. But I get it. Toxic presence. You made the situation toxic, and that Nick did not do that himself. Rob Thompson and Dave Dombrowski had stuff to do with that too. I am upset on how they handled the situation. I think it could have been handled better. And I think in the end, Nick Castellanos did stuff for our team and was very important in our big playoff run in both 2022 and 2023, and probably should have been left with more respect than he did. That being said, I'm happy that he's off my team, and I'm not that excited, actually, for this year, but I'm trying to make myself excited so I can be disappointed again in a few months. It's how it is. Anyway, how's the Knicks doing?
We're fine.
Okay. Fuck New York. Anyway. Fucking hate your city.
It's not my city.
You claimed at least one of their teams. Why, I don't know, but you did.
I love the Knicks.
Yeah. Fuck New York.
Am I crazy to say that that's probably the best team out of New York? In the way of, like, all the other ones you hate vehemently. It's the least hated New York team.
It's definitely, if I drew a line in the sand about halfway, I would say it's...
On the other half.
Yeah, I would say it's on the least hated half. But, like, I don't know, because,
on the
like...
least hated half, who else is there with them? Do both the football teams make it there? Or do we hate the Giants?
We hate the Giants.
We hate the Giants, okay.
We hate the Giants.
We don't hate the Jets.
I guess I don't hate the Jets, but
you feel bad for the Jets.
I laugh at the Jets endlessly.
Because I kind of feel that way about the Knicks. Like, I feel like people feel bad for the Knicks. We've been bad for forever.
But, like, I only dislike the Nets because they left me. Like, that's because they were a Jersey team, and then they...
Oh, yeah, the Jet, yeah, I forget they're a
That's
New
the
York
only
team.
reason why the Nets get any hate.
I hate them because they went to go be a New York team.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We don't count... Do we count the Devils as a New York team here? Because I like the
No,
Devils.
the Jersey Devils.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes they get thrown in there because
No.
they're New York Metro,
It's
whatever.
the Rangers, right? New York Rangers?
It's the Rangers and the Islanders. I don't hate the Islanders.
I couldn't care about hockey.
Part of me gives a little bit of the hate on the Rangers for the same reason the Knicks get a little bit of hate because they're the New York premier team and they play in Manhattan, and, like, fuck that bullshit.
Yeah.
But, like, the hated ones are the two baseball teams and
Yes.
the Giants. That's the hate. That's the hate.
Okay.
But it's fuck New York entirely.
Yeah. I'm wrong. People hate the Knicks.
Yeah. What's the old song?
Go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. Or you know what the actual song is? Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic.
I was going to say it's fuck the Yankees, fuck the Mets, fuck the Giants, fuck the Jets, fuck the Rangers, fuck the Islanders, fuck the Knicks, fuck the Nets. Fuck Syracuse, fuck St. John's, and fuck the Buffalo Bills.
No, not the Bills.
The Bills are the least hated of any of the
Because they're not New York.
Because they're not New York City, yeah.
They're Connecticut.
They're not. They're definitely not
They're not Connecticut,
What
but
the
they are.
fuck was that?
Because who hates Connecticut?
I can think of a couple reasons.
UConn,
they hate
yeah, I forgot about UConn.
Connecticut.
Alright, let's end this.
Yeah.
New York sucks, but go Knicks.
Fuck New York. Go Phils.
I hate the Packers.
Fuck Dallas, too.
Yeah.
And Atlanta. Fuck
No,
Atlanta.
what was wrong with Atlanta?
The Braves?
Oh, I thought we were talking about the Falcons. I was like, what the Falcons do?
I don't know. Fuck Atlanta.
No!
Fuck the Hawks and fuck the Falcons.
Not the Hawks.
Just for being in Atlanta.
I don't know why we hate Atlanta.
Because we hate Atlanta.
We don't hate Atlanta.
Yeah, we do.
That's Black Mecca. I love Atlanta.
That's fair.
It's also where the Coke factory is.
And I don't like Coke. Fuck Coke.
You are wild.
Coke has always been my third favorite soda brand.
Ugh. That's an opinion.
It's the correct opinion.
No. The rest of the world would tell you that you're wrong.
The rest of the world's crazy. They use AI. Fuck this bullshit. The Coke Polar Bear went off and joined Pepsi. Like, come on now.
They have been pushing that shit.
The commercials.
That's the third or fourth time they've done that. It's cool the first time. You're dragging it.
All right. Anything before I hit stop recording?
Fuck the Packers.
Yeah, I mean, fuck the Packers.
Yeah.